leading to everything you need. Big Bear Boulevard, connecting Big Bear Valley to everything and everyone.
Great.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching Big Bear Television on our new show, Big Bear Boulevard, highlighting all the businesses throughout Big Bear Valley. Today, we have a special guest, Anupama Sharma, MD. So give me the whole name.
Anupama Sharma, MD.
Right.
And actually, Anupama has a very nice meaning. So that's why I don't like to shorten it or change it.
What's the meaning?
Somebody who's unique.
Right?
Yeah.
Theodore, which is my name, means God's gift. See?
Wow, see? And
so we're both unique and God's gift here.
Absolutely.
So you're a doctor.
Yes, I am.
You're really smart.
Oh, I don't know about that.
What?
We all are smart. We all have inherent qualities, and doctors just have gone to school forever.
But listen, we go to a doctor because we're praying you're smarter than we are. So you're smart. Smart. A doctor in Big Bear.
Mm-hmm.
How did that happen? How'd you end up here?
Okay.
Are you up here?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I am. I'm actually on 42002 Fox Farm Road.
It's that new.
It's that new. And we just did the tenant improvements, renovated the place, and got new furniture. So we have been open since the beginning of the year. And we had our grand opening with the chamber and all the folks from Big Bear on March 19th. But I'm not a new doctor. I have been practicing medicine for about 30 years.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. So 1996 is when I moved to the high desert. I finished my training in Loma Linda.
So when I heard that you were coming, I'm on Anthem.
Okay.
And I'm new to HMO world, so I'm getting older and cheaper. But it's difficult. You have you were telling me earlier that you do accept insurance.
I do accept insurance, and healthcare does not need to be expensive, really, and it should be available to everybody. So I do take insurance, I do take PPOs, Medicare, HMO, I do take even IEHP, which is Medi-Cal.
Okay.
HMO. So I feel that healthcare is something that everybody should be able to afford, have, and it's one of the rights that each human being needs to be comfortable with and avail of whenever needed.
So you're a general practitioner?
Yes, I'm a general practitioner, so I do take care of the whole body, like I like to tell my kids. Now they're not kids anymore.
Right.
I used to tell them. So I see patients 18 and above, so
Okay.
really adult medicine. An internal medicine doctor spends a lot of time in training with older patients, geriatric patients. So we are actually specializing in seniors.
Okay.
As we know, our younger patients really don't come to the doctors very much unless they're sick, which I really tell them that once a year at least come in, even when you're not sick, because I like to get a baseline of what your normal looks like. Because if something happens, what do I compare it to? Like say there's a little
Right.
abnormality that's abnormal. How do I tell you how long it's been going on? Because I have nothing to compare it to. So I tell them, come in when you're feeling healthy, when you're feeling normal. Just come in. Let's update your vaccination. Let's do preventive medicine, which is really medicine that it's worth in gold. It's because if we were to be more aggressive about prevention, hopefully we won't need the cure. Right? When
Right.
things happen. So preventive medicine, come in once a year, update your regular well checks, your immunizations, your blood work, maybe x-rays, your pap smears, your mammograms, sometimes smokers will need CTs, low dose every year. So I like to stay on top of that. So my younger patients will come in for that. My older patients, if they have ailments, I do get to see them a lot more often.
Is there anything in particular in Big Bear that you can predict, because how long have you been practicing up here? You're newer up here, though.
I'm newer up in Big Bear. I've been in practice for 30 years. My main office is in Victorville, which is not too far. Why Big Bear? I'm answering a question that you may want to know.
Yeah.
Is because I've been coming here with when my kids were little. Now they are both MDs, by the way, and they're both internal medicine. So guess what?
We need that whole family up here is what we need.
Yes, yes. And so I used to bring them here to ski. And I was one of those trying to be superwoman kind of, that phase of my life. When they were little, I would wake up at 6, get on the road, hit the slopes first thing and ski for 3-4 hours, and then have lunch up in a restaurant which is not there anymore, Pong's, which was like a little Asian place. So, and then drive them back, drop them home, and go see patients from 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I used to want to do it all. And any holidays with the kids, that was my plan, because we had the ski pass or the seasons pass for so many years. And I loved it up here. It still had the small town. It still has the small town feel, which actually the high desert did too when I came here in 1996. It's grown quite a bit. But I have offices in Apple Valley, Victorville, Barstow, and our newest one in Big Bear.
Wow. Now, do you know about we're about to build a big hospital.
Yes. I'm actually very
Let me show you.
close to the CEO and the management and the administration there. They've been nothing but warm and welcoming to us. And I do have privileges in the hospital.
This is Coachella.
Oh.
Yes, she
I
was
know
saved from the Coachella Animal Shelter.
Oh,
Do you have any pets?
I don't.
You shouldn't, because you're really busy.
I'm all over the
You have
place.
kids. This is my
have
little
kids.
girl. You have kids that grew up to be doctors, so you've been very busy.
I've been busy, and I'm hoping actually in July and September, we're adding 2 more MDs from Loma Linda, and they will be coming up to Big Bear.
Wow.
I don't know if you knew this.
Are we that sick? I'm kidding.
That, and also because there is a shortage. People need to have options.
Right.
There isn't one size fits all.
Can you do me a favor? I just joined Anthems. So I was paying $1,300 a month by myself.
Oh.
No, my life partner and I each paid $1,300 for like 16 years.
Wow.
Yeah, it's too much. So we separated, and now I'm responsible for my own insurance. So he's always done all of that.
Okay.
Right? So I don't know what I'm doing. So I called Anthem, because it's the law, right? We have to have insurance.
Insurance.
And I didn't, so I signed up for the silver something.
Okay.
They put me on the silver 54 or something. So I'm on this plan, and I still have not, after 6 months of being on this plan, I can't figure out how to get a doctor. So the latest I figured out is when I go onto Anthem's website, it shows the doctors, and none of them are up here. So I have to go down the hill to use my plan. So I'm begging you, will you work with the community and investigate some of these plans?
Oh, I am with Anthem, and let me tell you something. Okay, I work for my patients. I do accept insurance, but I'll tell you, they're so lagging behind in updating their website. So just to give you an example, I'm up in Big Bear. I informed them 3 months ago that I'm up there. Can you update your website?
And they haven't.
Oh, it'll happen when it happens. So here the confusion is, I look at the website, Dr. Sharma is not on there. Dr. Sharma takes the insurance hasn't updated their website.
So what am I supposed to do? So everyone's saying, go to the doctor and tell them this is your insurance and have them help you.
Yeah, they will help you.
Will you help me?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm looking for a doctor. Maybe I just found a doctor right here.
So just come into the office or call my office, and they will get you situated. We're on your plan. We will be accepted. They will know who I am. I have an ID number for each health plan. We can help you with that. And if we need to be on your card, we'll make arrangements for that because some of the
It just gets so
HMO
confusing.
I
I
know.
call, and then I called the lady that was assigned to me, which is like 40 miles away, because you have to go down the mountain and out into the desert, and it's a month for me to just get an appointment.
No, you won't have any of that. And
Which was in an urgent care facility because none of the providers were up here on my plan.
oh my God.
It's just,
Okay.
it's been going round and round.
No.
So, see, she's willing to help us. This is what we need to know.
No, and
Seriously.
just come to our office. Sometimes the healthcare arena is so hard to maneuver. It just is so confusing. And I am at the other end of it because I have older parents that I'm trying to help and situate for their senior health plan. And I'm like, wow, this is what patients go through.
Yeah.
So, no, we have a liaison person for Alliance Desert Physicians. Now, my medical group is Radiant Medical Group, but I'm also affiliated for the managed care or HMO patients through Alliance Desert Physicians. So I'm there for both kind of patients. And we have a liaison person. Her name is Bernadette. My office manager, she's Barbara. I have 3 employees up here in Big Bear. All of them live up here and they're well versed with the insurances. So that's going to be no issue.
So we start by coming in
You can.
and saying, I'm looking for a doctor,
This is my card.
because that's what I'm going
What
to
do
do.
I do?
I mean, I'm done with the phone.
Yeah.
Because everyone seems to just put you off. You call them. I'm like, I just want a doctor. I rarely use anything. But what happened is I got COVID finally after 4 years. I visited a friend in Palm Springs and I came back with COVID.
Came back with a gift.
And right, thank you. And I didn't know what to do. You know, I'm like, I'm paying for this insurance now. I have an HMO and I feel bad for some reason that I have an HMO, but I'm like, you know what?
No,
It's just
no.
where I'm at in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, you should not feel bad.
You know how much I've paid Anthem? $1,300 every month for more than a decade.
Listen, HMO insurance, I like it because it is easier on the patients. And for me, how I treat a patient, the disease process doesn't change. Like how I treat diabetes, hypertension, high cholesterol, obesity, COPD, heart disease. Does it change based on your insurance? It doesn't.
Well, you think it does.
it
I mean,
does
I'm
not.
sitting here going, I'm screwed.
My
Yeah.
knowledge of the disease process or a human body does not change by insurance. Everybody's treated the same.
Wow.
So, don't feel bad. Just come in, get your health taken care of.
That's good to hear, right? So many people are new up here and we don't know which direction to go. So, and the fact that you came here today, stepping out and letting us know that we're welcome is what we really needed to hear. I know you got to get back to patients.
No, that's fine. And I'm so happy to be here. Everywhere I've gone, people have been thoroughly pleased with the fact that they're going to have options. That's all I'm saying. You're going to have options. You can explore your option and say, hey, I like so-and-so for this, and I like so-and-so for other things. And that's okay too.
Yeah.
That's okay too.
Well, we need all the help we can get up here. So thank you for making the commitment
Oh, no problem.
to calling
No problem.
Big Bear. Just one more of your homes. It sounds like you have many homes, but that's
yes.
perfect. It allows us to, I'm sure having all those other homes allows you to make these kinds of choices.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I'm proud to say that my son, who is an MD, is going to come join us in July, and he is finishing in Loma Linda.
Wow.
Internal medicine. So life has come a full circle. I did my internal medicine training 30 years ago in Loma Linda, and now he's finishing in Loma Linda.
So you were training to be a doctor when you were 8? You're a Doogie Howser if I've ever seen one.
So my daughter is an MD, internal medicine as well, and she's in Cedars-Sinai Hospital in LA.
That's one of the best.
Yes, getting
And Loma Linda.
and Loma Linda too. And they're both, incidentally, their last name is Devanini. This is my maiden name. Just, so everybody knows the family tree. I'm married to the cardiologist, Dr. Devanini, who has run the heart program at St. Mary's for the last 24 years.
So a very smart family and a caring one. So
He's coming up here too. He comes up here as well. So just to let you know, there's a cardiologist in my
I'm
office.
just curious, does the hospital we're building have any impact on those decisions? Or is it just a good thing?
No, the hospital reached out to us because they need cardiology services as well. And he's helping them choose some equipment, trying to figure that out because he's worked with so much over at Providence. And he actually incidentally trained in Loma Linda as well. And Providence has the whole Loma Linda team come up there for open heart surgeries. But Dr. Devanini does do pacemakers and angiograms, angioplasties, defibrillators. So he does.
So the man you showed up with today is a heart doctor?
He's a heart doctor, yes. And
He looked sophisticated.
and he loves what he does, and so do I. So when I chose to start coming up here, he's like, okay, I'll drive you on Wednesdays. And I said, okay, if you're coming up here, why don't you see some patients as well? I mean, yes, he's got a lot of paperwork, lots of testing to read and look at the tests, but he does see patients up here too.
Well, thanks for coming.
Oh,
if you guys need a doctor, I know I'm going to go into her office and sign up. I'll keep you updated. If I die, it's
my
probably
God.
not a good choice.
You know what?
You better keep me alive.
We want to live. You know what is important? Quantity of life, but
Quality of life.
Life is
Yeah.
so important.
My dad died of Parkinson's, but it
Oh.
was caused by Monsanto chemicals. He was a farmer.
Oh,
So, yeah.
that is so sad.
Yeah, it was
So
sad.
sad.
But he lived to be 80, so I have 30 more years.
Oh, absolutely. No,
But if you're really good, maybe I'll live to be 100.
Absolutely. Aim for 100. You're a newer generation. You got to do better than the previous one.
One final question. Are you familiar with AI?
Yes.
Do you think AI is going to help your profession?
Absolutely. Doctors who don't embrace AI are going to be obsolete.
Yeah.
It's like when the cars and the carriages,
Right.
right? That's a major switch. So I'm just saying that AI can only help and enhance your care. But you do need human beings. We need the rapport with our doctor. We need to have a relationship. Like I have patients who I've seen since they were 17, 18, and they're in their 40s now with their own kids. They're still coming to me. So that kind of a relationship is important with your doctor, but the doctor needs to use AI to give you better care, to diagnose you early.
Well, I know I'm using it. Like, I have a lump on my nose. What is that? You know what I mean? But I use it for my dogs a lot.
Well, we've had Dr. Google forever.
That's true.
So I've dealt with that, and I say, okay, and I don't get upset because patients are doing the research. This is their body.
You know what it
They
always
need
ends
to-
with on AI? Go see a doctor.
Because you're not going to take chances, but at least you're going to be a little bit better informed. You'll know your options. So I tell the patients, write your list of things, what you need to ask me. I don't want you to go out and say, oops, I forgot. Let's go over everything, and whatever you've researched, you give me.
Yeah. I've seen it help doctors.
Yes. Or I will give you the scientific data to counter, and if it's coming to the middle, we'll be okay. Otherwise, I'll talk you out of it.
Well, thanks for coming by today, and thank you guys for watching. And this is Rudy and Coachella, so I can't keep them out of here. They just can't stand to miss out on our show. We'll see you next time. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll see you in the doctor's office.
Right.
I'm not kidding you either. I
Thank
really do
you.
need a doctor.
No, and I tell everybody, prevention.
Yeah.
Not when, don't come so late. It breaks my heart when we could have caught things so early.
Right. Well, I haven't done that thing where they use a camera.
Or endoscopy, colonoscopy, you mean?
Colonoscopy, and I need to because
How old are you?
I'm 54.
You need to do it.
I was going to do it when I had the really great insurance. So
You know what? Don't say HMO is not good because you're
I don't
100% covered.
yeah, I don't know.
What do the doctors care? I really don't.
Big Bear Boulevard, connecting Big Bear Valley. Big Bear Boulevard, one road leading
to everything you need.